Say man, we're gonna talk about Gervonta Tank Davis admitting he had the refs in his pocket. Let's talk about what went down. But before we do that, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's cook. So I want to start off this video by apologizing to Lamont Roach. I never disrespected him like some of these other dudes was doing, but I didn't give Lamont Roach too much of a chance to beat Gervonta Davis. So I ain't gonna come on here and say I told y'all and give y'all all that fake shit, right? I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I didn't give him a chance. I always said that I liked Lamont Roach. He was a solid guy. His character was solid all the way around, but he just wasn't special to me. I had seen a lot of Lamont Roach's fights. I studied his fights, and I never seen nothing special. But regardless of all of that, I was wrong, just like everybody else was wrong. And Lamont Roach went out there and he did his thing last night and beat Gervonta Davis. Now, I'm not shocked that Gervonta Davis got beat because I've been one of the ones for years that's been telling y'all he ain't what y'all say he is. He's a product of perfect matchmaking and we got a plan for Tank. We got the blueprint for Tank. Yeah, all of that Tank over everybody. Ain't nobody beating Tank, so we gonna give him all of these imaginary, hypothetical wins. That shit went out the window last night when Lamont Roach beat his ass. Now, let's get to the main topic of this video. We all saw what happened last night. We saw Gervonta Davis bitching and complaining every time he was in any type of danger. He holding, he looking for the referee to stop, and this man called a timeout in the middle of the ring. He got hit with a two-piece and a biscuit, dead in his eyeball, and called a timeout in the middle of the ring, took a knee, and the referee didn't call it a knockdown. They even gave that man a towel in the corner. They gave him a towel, y'all. The referee didn't call it a knockdown. Also, I don't know if y'all remember, Gervonta Davis stopped in the middle of the fight, complained to the referee that he got hit low, which he didn't, right? Told the referee to tell Lamont Roach something. The referee stopped, warned Lamont Roach on some shit that he didn't never see himself. Wait, hold on. So was Gervonta Davis the judge, the referee? Like that man had everything, everybody in pocket. I never seen nothing like this in the sport of professional boxing in all of my years of being involved in boxing and watching boxing. I never seen nothing like this. And you ain't never seen it either. But Lamont Roach said that when they was talking back and forth to each other in the 11th or 12th round, he said Gervonta Davis basically stuck his tongue out at him and told him, well, it don't matter. You're not going to be able to win. They're not going to give you this fight on the scorecards. Meaning that Gervonta Davis wasn't worried about shit. He didn't have a worry in the world because he already knew as long as he made it to the 12th round, he wasn't going to lose. Everybody saw that he should have lost that fight. Everybody saw it. Gervonta Davis is what I thought he was the whole time. He been what I thought he was. Yes, he's talented. We've seen a whole lot of fighters come through the game that was talented. A lot of these new casual fans that Gervonta Davis has brought into the sport of boxing that worship him like a god, that meat mush him every single day, 24/7, they don't know shit about boxing. They don't know the history of boxing. They haven't seen what I've seen come in and out of the sport of boxing. I've seen plenty of guys with the talent that Gervonta Davis has had, right? Those guys either are not promoted well, or when they start fighting other top level competition, they fall off. Because, when you're fighting top A level competition, that's when you get to find out how good you really are. That's when your mental comes to play. And we see how Gervonta Davis' mental is when he's in any type of adversity. He looks to get help. He looks at the referee. He want to bite, like he tried to bite Lamont Roach last night. He tried to bite the man. Like, come on now, man. And they let this little dude get away with murder. But now, you could say that because I see people saying he's been exposed. To who? Didn't expose nothing to me. I've been knowing what he was. He's a very good, talented fighter that's been refusing to fight the best throughout his whole career for a reason. It's a reason he made sure when he fought Ryan Garcia, he was dehydrated and sunk him down in a weight that he hadn't fought at in 2 years, and then put a rehydration clause on him. It's a reason he put a rehydration clause on Mario Barrios. But let's not act like we haven't seen Tank have lackluster defense before. Gervonta Davis fought the same fight that he always fights. He was the same Gervonta Davis last night that he's been in all of his recent fights. The difference was he had a man in front of him that had a great ring IQ, right? That's one thing I do got to give to Lamont Roach, and I said it before. One thing that I said that I saw Lamont Roach was better than Frank Martin is his IQ. At a certain point in that fight, Frank Martin was already scared coming into the fight, but he just was lost. He didn't know what to do, and I knew that wouldn't happen with Lamont Roach. The thing that I didn't like about Lamont Roach is when I studied him, Lamont Roach stands right there in the pocket, and he liked to catch shots. I thought that would be his downfall. You trying to catch Gervonta Davis' shot, get hit with something that hurt him, and then get caught with something that he don't see, because that's how Gervonta Davis gets all his knockouts. I've said it time and time again. It's not that he's the hardest puncher, he is very precise, and he knows how to get fighters comfortable to where they open up, and then he catch you with the shot that you don't see. That's how he gets these knockouts. Well, he was never able to catch Lamont Roach with that one shot that he didn't see. He caught Lamont Roach with some big shots, but it was shots that Lamont Roach was able to see coming. That's the difference. Lamont Roach, he stayed disciplined. He didn't let Gervonta Davis get in his head, because Tank was trying to get in his head. Tank was trying to get Lamont Roach to get out of character and get pissed off and rush him and just, open himself up like a Rolly did. He never did that. Lamont Roach stayed honest. He fought Tank, right? Let him know that I'm here. If we gonna fight, we gonna fight, but I'm gonna stay honest with my defense. And when you fight in spurts like you like to do, I'm gonna be right here fighting right with you. But I'm gonna stay honest with my defense. And if I do get hit with something, I'm gonna make sure I see it coming. That's the difference. Lamont Roach is a good fighter. I still don't think he's a great fighter. He might be. He might, prove me wrong. But like I said, Lamont Roach has great ring IQ, and he's disciplined. And he wasn't afraid of Gervonta Davis. That's all it took. And we see why Gervonta Davis refuses to get in the ring with a Shakur Stevenson or a Keyshawn Davis, and he went through his whole career without ever getting in the ring with the top level competition, unless, like he did to Ryan Garcia, he put a rehydration clause on him and sunk him down to a weight that he hadn't fought at in 2 years. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about Lamont Roach saying that Gervonta Davis told him inside of the ring that it don't matter what happened, they not going to give you a decision. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.